Hey girls, so today we're going over a follow on from the calorie deficit, which is understanding the difference between weight loss and fat loss. So, weight loss is usually just weight on the scale, and fat loss is actually the percentage or kilograms of fat you have in your body at a given time. So, when people say they want to lose weight, they usually mean they want to lose fat. So, question, you start a 10-day juice cleanse where you drink 5 different juices per day and no meals. After just 10 days, you weigh yourself and you've lost 3 kilograms on the scale. Is this all body fat, do you think, this weight loss? Well, the answer is no. There would have been a little bit of body fat, but likely there was a lot more lean body mass lost. So, lean body mass is anything that isn't body fat. It can be your bones, your muscle, your water, and your blood, as well as other things. But the one that would have changed the most would have been the water. Because as humans, we are majority water, and there are a lot of things that can change our water levels at any given time. So, some examples are your salt intake. More salt means you retain more water. Carbohydrate intake, same thing. You'll retain more water if you eat more carbs. This is why low carb diets and ketogenic diets are so successful in their marketing, is because they pull away the carbohydrates, the water drops, the person looks way skinnier, and they think it's a success. But really, they haven't actually lost that much body fat. How much water you drink will change your water. How much you sweat will change your water. How much fiber you eat will change your water. If you train or not will change your water, and your hormones will change your water. So as women, we're not the same every single week. We go through different phases of our hormone cycle, and you're likely going to be heavier around your period. Muscle will change your weight, but likely you're only going to gain about 1 to 3 kilos of muscle per year. So it's more so water that is impacting it day to day, as well as the food that you eat in your intestines and colon, and the poos that you do or don't do. So those are just some reasons that you might see weight fluctuations that aren't body fat, okay? So if the scale goes up, don't freak out. It's probably not a whole kilogram of fat that you've gained. It's probably just a heap of water, a bit of inflammation from the training, and some other things. So you can't turn muscle into fat. Fat and muscle are two different compounds. You can lose fat, you can gain muscle. Here's a client's DEXA scan. As you can see, blue is the bones, red is the lean body mass, so muscle, organs, tissue, and then yellow is the fat. They sit separate to each other. So this client's sitting at 29% body fat at the moment, and they want to lose. So we're going to be looking at this chart, which basically tells us, depending on male or female body fat percentage, what we can expect for fat mass loss and lean body mass loss. So high protein and resistance training are going to help out your chances of keeping muscle and losing fat. So the client has a weight of 66 kilos, a body fat kilogram of 19.5 kilograms, and percentage of 29%. So she's in the 23 to 35 category, and she eats high protein, resistance train. She's going to lose about 80% of fat and 20% lean body mass. So 8 out of 10 kilos will be fat lost on the scale. So client X wants a future body fat of 22%. Future weight will need to be 59.5. Future weight loss will be 8 kilos down, but that will only be 6.4 kilograms of actual fat. So the future fat mass will be 13 kilos. So as a PT, I'm looking at this and breaking it down. On the scale, we'll need to lose 0.33 of a kilo per week, which will be 1.33 per month on the scale, which will be 1.06 kilograms of fat loss. So we want to assume a higher number on the scale in order to get what we want from the body fat change. So it's important to understand the difference. Here's some body fat percentages to reference to know what your goal is, and it just shows that weight is